Springtime in Texas means it's time to bring out the pads and get back to work, and at Aledo High School there's a new sheriff in town. Kinda. Legendary head coach Tim Buchanan spent 21 years building one of the top programs in the state before he retired and moved into the role of athletic director. For the past 6 years, he's traded in shoes and socks for scheduling and paperwork. It was a natural progression, but the itch to be on the sidelines and the heat of the battle never really went away.
I did learn that being the AD is not as much fun as being the head football coach. I liked it, I enjoyed it, but it just came a point in my career where I did not want to be the AD anymore.
So Buchanan and former head coach Steve Wood traded jobs. Wood moved into the vacated role as athletic director, and Buchanan is back in charge of a program that he coached to 5 state titles. The tradition at Aledo speaks for itself, but Buchanan's biggest challenge will be breaking in a lot of new faces.
You know, it's a rebuilding year. I mean, we graduated 46 seniors. You know, it's exciting this year because we've got to replace nearly the entire defense, got to replace the entire offensive line. A lot of things to make this team better and get them back to where the Bearcats are used to being.
Buchanan built the program on discipline and physicality. When he first arrived in 1993, the school had just 400 students. Now, 26 years later, the enrollment has grown to 1,800, and that means more talent to choose from.
We've got more kids, more athletes. You know, I was talking to one of the coaches yesterday that were here from colleges, and we've got 7 kids right now that, from freshman through the senior class, that are probably Division I, big-time Division I football players. We went 10 years without a Division I football player, my first 10 years here.
Things have changed quite a bit since Buchanan's early days at the school. Senior tailback Jason McClellan returns for his 4th year as a starter and is a big reason why the Bearcats are one of just a handful of teams in Class 5A capable of contending for a state title. There are also some solid pieces on the defensive side of the ball. That includes senior cornerback Colin Johnson. He's thrilled to have the opportunity to play for his new head coach.
Man, it's really cool. I remember when I was coming up here as a kid, when I first moved to Aledo, I was watching all the teams coached by Coach Buchanan. I was here for the first couple state championships, and it was really cool. So to be able to play for him, I always dreamed of it when I was a kid, and it's going to be awesome.